and welcome and thank you for joining us for Avant High School's second opening night, and it really is an opening night for many of our performers of A Midsummer Night's Dream. And this is just a really fun production. The students have put so much into it. I'm glad you're here to join us and witness it, and in some cases, participate. There's a little bit of audience help and participation we need. And I've told that Phoenix, where is Phoenix? There's so many lights. Maybe Phoenix is in here. We need a Phoenix, because Phoenix is going to be our cobweb this evening. One of the fairies in the magical forest. If Phoenix doesn't materialize, could we have a backup volunteer? You have a backup volunteer? Okay. So if Phoenix doesn't show up on this seat over here that says reserved for cobweb, there are some cue cards that have your lines on it. And Mustard Seed, one of the other fairies, will come and get you and make you on stage. Well, let's hope Phoenix surprises. And the other thing we have is we have it, we go from morning to night to morning again, and we have a point in time where one of the characters, Puck, is worried about morning coming, and he says, "I hear the morning lark." And at that point, we need somebody to blow this whistle so that we have a morning lark. Ideally, we have a morning lark. Woohoo! What's the name of our morning lark? And then the other piece we have is sitting in this seat here, an assistant to help one of our actors, and you need to be able to hold a dagger. Let's practice. Can you do this for me? That's pretty good. Try it. Okay, that's great. That's great. All right. A few other notes about the show. It's about 2 hours and 20 minutes. We will have a 15-minute intermission. If you need a break before that, please do. Take care of yourself. There are doors in the back of the theater that some of you may find easier to get to it's a backwards theater, without walking in front of everything coming up. But if you're close here and you want to sneak out that way, that's fine too. Reminding myself, you may wish to join me in asking this thing to be quiet for our journey and adventure here together this evening. And again, thank you so much, and enjoy the show.
Go, Philistrid, stir up the Athenian youths in merriment, awake the nimble and purr spirit of mirth. Turn melancholy forth the funeral, for the pale companion is now for our play. Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword in battle, and one that loved doing thee bidding. I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, with revelling.
Happy be Theseus, our enacted.
Thanks, good Aegis. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I, with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. And my gracious duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou Lysander, thou hast given her bribes and interchanged love tokens with my child. With cunning hast thou bilged my daughter's heart, turning her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And, my gracious duke, be it so that she will not hear before your grace consent to marry with Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of Athens. As she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall either be to this gentleman or to her dad, according to our law immediately provided in that case.
What say you, fair Hermia? To you, your father should be as a god, one that composes your beauties, yea, and one to whom you are as but a form in wax. By him imprinted within his power, to lead a figure disfigured, Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself, he is, but in this kind, wanting your father's voice, the other is all the worthier.
Would my father look it, but with my eyes?
Rather with your eyes, must with his judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power I am made bold, nor how it may concern my modesty. Such a presence here to plead my thoughts. But I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case, if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death or to abjure, forever is the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires. Know your youth, examine well your blood. Whether to you not to of your father's choice, you can endure the livery of a nun, chanting faint hymns to the cold, fruitless moon.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my lord, ere I will my virtue patent up unto his lordship, whose unwished yoke my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause, and by the next sealing day betwixt my love and me, for everlasting bond of fellowship. On that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or to a Demetrius, as he would, or on Diana's altar to protest for Iastery and single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander. Yield thy praise tale to my certain right.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry him?
Scornful Lysander! True, he hath my law, and what is mine, my love shall pay for him.
I am, my lord, as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his. Demetrius, I'll vouch it to his head, made love to Nagar's daughter Helena, and won her soul. And she, sweet lady, devoutly don't sin idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess, I've heard so much, and with Demetrius thought to have spoke thereof, but being full of self-errors, my mind did lose it. But come, Aegis, and come, Demetrius. You shall go with me, for I have some private schooling for you both. As for you, fair Hermia, look you arm yourself to fit your fancies to your father's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up to death or to a boundless single life. Come, Hippolyta. What's here, my love?
With duty and desire, we follow you.
How now, my love? Why is thy cheek so pale? How chance the roses there do fade so fast?
Belike for want of rain, which I could well redeem them from the tempest of my eyes.
Ay me, for aught that could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history, the course of true love never did run smooth, either it was different in blood,
No cross, too high to be enthralled to low.
or else misgrabbed in respect of years,
Oh, spite, too old to be engaged to young.
or else it stood upon the choice of friends,
Oh, hell, to choose love by another's eyes.
or if there were sympathy in choice, war, death, or sickness did lay siege to it, making it momentaneous sound, swift as a shadow, short as any dream, brief as lightning in the calling night, so quick bright things do come to confusion.
If then true lovers have been ever crossed, and let us teach our child patience, because it is a customary promise.
A good persuasion. Therefore, hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt. From Athens is her house a remote 7 leagues. She respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee, and to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the woods, there will I stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee, by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, by the simplicity of Venus's doves, without which knitted souls and prosperous loves, by all the vows that ever men have broke, and number more than ever women spoke. In that same place thou hast appointed me, tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena, whither away? Call we me fair, that fair again unsay. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair. Say this is catching. Oh, her favors so. Here's what I catch, fair Hermia, ere I go. My ear should catch your voice, my eye, my tongue, your tongue's sweet melody. Oh, teach me how you look, with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius's heart. I frown upon him, yet he loves me still. Oh, that your frowns would teach my smile such skill. I give him curses, yet he gives me love. Oh, that my prayers can such affection move. The more I hate, the more he follows me. The more I love, the more he hateth me. His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine. None but your beauty, who would that fault were mine. Take comfort. He no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place.
Helen, to our minds we will unfold, when Phoebe doth behold her silver visage in the wary glass, decked with liquid pearls, the blade grass, a time that lover's flight still doth conceal, through Athens' gates have we devised to steal.
And in the wood, where often you and I, upon faint primrose beds, where wont to lie, emptying our bosoms of their counsel sweet, there my Lysander and myself shall meet. Thence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends and stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow. Pray thou for us, and good luck be thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander, we must stop our sight. From lover's food tomorrow deep midnight.
I will, my Hermia. Helen, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius dotes on you.
How happy some or other some can be. Through Athens, I am thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know all that he do know, and as he errs, doting on Hermia's eye, so I, admiring of his qualities, love looks not with the mind, but love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and is therefore winged Cupid painted blind. Nor hath love's mind any judgment taste, wings and no eyes, figure unheedy haste. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eye, he hath hailed down oaths that he was only mine. And when this hail some heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, and showers of oaths did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Then to the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But herein mean I to enrich my pain to have his sight thither and back again.
Is all our company here? You are best to call them generally, man by man. according to the script.
Here is a scroll of every man's name which is thought fit through all of Athens to play in our interlude for the Duke and Duchess on his wedding day night.
First, good Peter Quince, say what the play treats on, then read the names of the actors, and so grow to a point.
Mary, our play, is the most lamentable comedy and the most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you. And a merit. Now, good Peter Quince, call forth your actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom, the weaver.
Ready, name what part I'm for, and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? Lover, or a tyrant?
He is a lover who shows himself most gallant for love.
That will ask some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole in some measure. To the rest, yet my chief viewer is for a tyrant. I could play Heracles rarely. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates, and Phyllis's car shall shine from far and make and mar foolish fates. That was long. Now, name the rest of the players. That was Heracles' vein, a tyrant's vein. A lover is more condoling.
Francis Flute, the bellowsman. Here, Peter Quince. Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe?
A wandering knight? It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, Faith, let me not play a woman. I have a beard coming.
That is all one, for you shall play in a mask, and you may speak as small as you will.
And I may hide my face. Let me play Thisbe too. I will speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe, Thisbe. Oh, Pyramus, lover dear, thy Thisbe dear, and lady dear.
No, you must play Pyramus. Flute, you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starlight, the tailor.
Here, Peter Quince.
Starlight, you must play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout, the tinker.
Here, Peter Quince.
You, Pyramus' father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snug the joiner, the lion's part. And I hope here to play fitted.
Oh, having the lion's bourbon, pray you, if it be, give it to me, for I'm slow of study.
You may do it extempore, for it's nothing but roaring.
Let me play the lion too. I will roar, that I will do any man's heart good to hear me. I will ride, and I will make the Duke say, let him roar again. Let him roar again.
And you shall do it too terribly that it would frighten the Duchess and the ladies, that they would shriek. And that were enough to hang us all.
That would hang us, every mother's son. I grant you, friends, if you should fright the ladies out of their wits, they would have no more discretion but to hang us. But I will aggravate my voice so that I will roar you as gently as any sucking dove. I will roar you and for any nightingale.
You can play no part but Pyramus. For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man. A lovely man, as one shall see in a summer's day. A most lovely gentleman. That's why you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it. What beard were I best to play it?
Why, what you will.
I will discharge it in either your straw-colored beard, your orange tawny beard, your purple ingrain beard, or your French crown-colored beard, your perfect yellow.
Some of your French counts have no hair at all and didn't play fair. But, bastards, here are your roles, and I am to request you, to entreat you, and to desire you to come by tomorrow night and meet me at the Palace Wood, a mile without the town, by moonlight, there fully rehearsed. For if we meet in the city, we shall be dogged by company, our devices known. In the meantime, I will draw up a bill of properties, such as our play wants. I pray you, fail me not.
We will meet, and there we may rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains, be perfect. Adieu.
At the Duke's Oak we meet.
Enough! Hold the cut bowstring.
Whither wander you?
Over hill, over dale, through bush, through briar, over park, over pale, through flood, through fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's sphere, and I serve the fairy queen. To do her orbs upon the green, I must go see some dewdrops here. Hang a pearl in every cowslip's here. Farewell, thou love of spirits, I'll be gone. Our queen and all her elves come here anon.
The queen! Don't keep his rebels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight. For Oberon is passing fell in wrath, because she, as her lieutenant, hath a lovely boy stolen from an Indian king. She never had such been a changeling. And jealous Oberon would have the child. Night was trained to trace the forest wild. But she perforce holds the other boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy.
Either I mistake your shape and making quite, or else you're that shrewd and knavish sprite, call it Robin Goodfellow. Are not you he who frights the maidens of the villagery, and sometime make the drink to bear no harm, mislead night wanderers, laughing at their harm, those that hobgoblin call you, and sweet puck you do their work, and they shall have good luck? Are not you he?
Thou speakest right. I am that merry wanderer of tonight. I jest to Oberon and make him smile. What room, fairy, here comes Oberon.
And here, my mistress, would that he were gone!
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What, jealous, Oberon? There is, skip hence. I have forsworn his bed and company.
Terror, rash, wanton. Am not I thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. But I know the bouncing Amazon. Your busketed mistress and warrior love to Theseus must be wedded, and you come to give their bed joy and prosperity.
How canst thou, for shame, Titania, glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus?
These are the forgeries of jealousy. But with thy brawls, thou hast disturbed our sport. Therefore, the winds, piping to us in vain, as in revenge, have sucked it up from the sea, contagious fogs, which falling on the land have made every pelting river so proud that they have overborne their continents. The ox hath therefore stretched his yoke in vain, the plowman lost his sweat, and the green corn hath rotted ere his youth attained a beard. The fold stands empty in the drowned field. Human mortals want their winter here. No night is now with hymn or carol blessed. Therefore the moon, the governess of bloods, pale in her anger, washes all the air that rheumatic diseases do abound. And through this distemperature, we see the seasons alter. Hoary-headed frosts fall, and the fresh lap of the crimson rose is as in mockery set. The spring, the summer, the childing autumn, the angry winter change their wonted liveries, and the mazed world, by their increase, now know not which is which. And this same progeny of evils comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and originals.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairy land buys not the child of me. His mother was a votress of my order, and in the spiced Indian air, by night, full often hath she gossiped by my side and sat with me on Neptune's yellow shores, marking the embarking traders on the flood when we had laughed to see the sails conceive and grow big-bellied by the wanton wind, which she, with pretty and swimming gait following, her womb and rich with my young squire, would imitate and sail upon the lands to fetch me trifles and return again as from voyage, rich with merchandise. But she, being mortal, of that boy did die. And for her sake do I rear up her boy. And for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood can you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day, if you will patiently dance in our rounds and see our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me, and I will spare your haunts.
Give me the boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies, away! We shall chide downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle pup, come hither. Fetch me the flower, the herb I shewed thee once. The juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid will make or man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me the herb, and be thou here again ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
I'll put a good old round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania while she is asleep and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing then she waking looks upon, be it on lion, or bear, or wolf, or bull, on meddling monkey, or on busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And ere I take this charm from off her sight, as I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render up my page to me. But who comes here? I am invisible, and I will overhear their conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not! Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll slay, the other slayeth me. Hence, get thee gone, and follow me no more. You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant, but yet you draw not iron. For my heart is true as steel. Leave me your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you. Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not in plainest truth tell you I do not nor I cannot love you? And even for that, do I love you more? I am your spaniel. Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fawn on you. Use me but as your spaniel. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me. Only give me leave, unworthy as I am to follow you. What worse place can I beg in your love and get a place of high respect with me than to be used as you use your dog?
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
You do impeach your modesty too much. To leave the city and commit yourself into the hands of one that loves you not? To trust the opportunity of night and the ill counsel of the desert place with the rich worth of your virginity?
Your virtue is my privilege, for that it is not night when I do see your face. Therefore, I think I am not in the night, nor doth this wood lack worlds of company for you and my respect for all the world. So how can it be said I am alone when all the world is here to look on me?
I'll run from thee and hide me in the brakes and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
The wildest hath not such a heart as you. Run when you will, the story shall be changed. Apollo flies, and Daphne holds the chase.
I will not stand the questions. Let me go! Or, if thou follow me, do not believe that I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
In the temple, in the town, the field, you do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius, your wrongs do set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, and we're not made to woo. I'll follow thee, and make a heaven of hell, to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph. Ere he do leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Hast thou the flower there? Welcome, wanderer.
There it is.
I pray thee, give it to me. I know a bank where wild thyme flows, where oxlips and the nodding violet grows, quite over canopied with luscious woodbine, sweet musk roses, and with eglantine. There sleeps Titania some time of the night, lulled in these flowers with dances and delight. And with the juice of this, I'll streak her eyes, and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, and seek through this grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do so when the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments he hath on. Do so, and meet me ere the first cockcrow.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
Come now, a roundel and a fairy song. Then for the third part of a minute hence, some to kill cankers in the musk rose buds, some to war with rear mice with their leathern wings to make my small elves coats, and some to keep back the clamorous owl that nightly hoots and wonders at
what thou seest when thou dost wake. Do it for thy true love take. Love and languish for his sake. Be it ounce or cat or bear, pard or boar with bristled hair. In thy eye shall appear, when thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is here.
Fair love, you faint with wandering in the wood, and speak troth, I have forgot our way. Will rest us here if you think it good and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out of bed, for I upon this bank will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as pillow for us both. One bed, one heart, two bosoms, and one trove.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lie further off, yet do not lie so near.
Oh, take the sense sweet of my innocence. Love takes me in love's conference. I mean that my heart unto yours is knit. So but that one heart we can make of it. Two bosoms e'er chained with an oath. So then two bosoms and a single troth. Then by your side, no bedroom me denied. For lying so Hermia, I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily. Now much beshrew my manners and my pride if Hermia meant to say Lysander lied. But gentle friend, for love and courtesy, lie further off, and human modesty. Such separation as may well be said becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid. So far be distant, and good night, sweet friend. Thy love ne'er alter till thy sweet life end.
Amen, amen. To that fair prayer say I, then end life when I end loyalty. Here is my bed. Here is my bed. Sleep give thee all his rest.
When hath thou wished the wisher's eyes impressive?
Through the forest I have gone, with Lydian found I none on whose eyes I might approve this flower's force and stirring love. Night and silence. Who is here? Weeds of Athens he doth wear. This is he, my master said. The spy is the Athenian maid. And here the maiden, sleeping sound on the dank, dirty ground. Pretty soul, she dares not lie near this lack love, this kill courtesy. Sure, upon my eyes I for all hour this charm doth owe. When thou waken, nope. Line. When thou wakest, let love fade, sleep and seat on the island, so awake when I am not, for I must now to Oberon.
Stay, though thou kill me, sweet Demetrius. I charge thee, hence, and do not haunt me thus. Oh, wilt thou darkly leave me? Do not so. Stay. On thy peril. I alone will go. Oh, I'm out of breath in this long chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia, wheresoever she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Not with salt tears. If so, my eyes are oftener washed than hers. No, no, I am as ugly as a bear, for beasts that meet me do run away for fear. But who is here? Lysander on the ground? Dead or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
sweet sake. Transparent Helen, nature shows art, and through thy bosom makes me see thy heart. Where's Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my sword.
Do not say so, Lysander. Say not so. What though he loves her, Hermia? Lord, what though? Yet Hermia still loves you. Be content.
Content with Hermia? No. I do repent the tedious minutes I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love, who will not change a raven for a dove. The well man is by his reason swayed, and reason says, you are the worthier maid. And touching now the point of human skill, reason becomes the marshal to my will, and leads me to your eyes, where our love stories written in love's richest book.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? When at your hand did I deserve this scorn? Is't not enough, young man, that I did never, no, nor never can deserve a sweet look from Demetrius's eye, but you must flout my insufficiency. Good troth, you do me wrong. Good sooth, in such disdainful manner, me to woo. Of course, I must confess, I thought you, Lord, of more true gentleness. Oh, that a lady of one man refused should of another therefore be abused.
She sees not Hermia, Hermia asleep thou there, and never mayest thou come Lysander near. For as a surfeit of the sweetest things, the deepest loathing to the stomach brings. And with all my powers to address her love and might, to honor Helen, and to be her knight.
Help me, Lysander! Help me! Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast. Hide me for pity when a dream was here. Lysander, look how I do quake with fear. Methought a serpent ate my heart away, and you sat smiling at his cruel prey. Lysander!
What? Removed?
What? Gone? Out of hearing? No sound? No word?
Alack, where are you?
Speak! And if you hear, speak of all loves. I swoon almost with fear.
No, then I well perceive you are not nigh. Either death or you I'll find immediately.
Are we all met? And here is a marvelous, convenient place for our rehearsal. This green cloth shall be our stage, and we will do it in action, as we will do it before the Duke.
Peter Quinn.
What sayest thou? There are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you this?
You're lacking a parlance fear.
I believe we must leave the killing out when all is done.
Nay, not a witch. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say, we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And, for the more better assurance, tell him that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. Well, this will put them out of fear. Well, we will have such a prologue, and it shall be written in 8 and 6. No, make it 2 more. Let it be written in 8 and 8.
Will not the ladies be afeard of the lion?
I fear it, I promise you.
Masters, you ought to consider with yourselves. To bring in, God shield us, a lion among ladies is a most dreadful thing, for
There is not a more beautiful wildfowl than your lion living, and we ought to look to it.
Therefore, another prologue must tell he is not a lion.
Nay, you must name his name. And half his face must be seen through the lion's neck. And he himself must speak through, saying thus, or to the same effect, ladies, or fair ladies, I would wish you, or I would request you, or I would entreat you, not to fear, not to tremble my life for yours. If you think I come hither as a lion, it were pity of my life. No, I am no such thing. I am a man, as other men are. And there indeed, let him name his name and tell them plainly, he is snug the joint.
Well, it shall be so, but there's two hard things. That is to bring the moonlight into a chamber, for you know Pyramus and Thisbe meet by moonlight.
Doth the moon shine that night we play our play?
A calendar! Look in the almanac. Find out moonshine. Find out moonshine!
Yes, it doth shine that night.
Why, the maid leave a casement of the great chamber window where we play open, and the moon may shine in at the casement.
Aye, or else one must come in with a bush of thorns and a lanthorn and say he comes to disfigure or to present a person of moonshine. But then, there's another thing. For we must have a wall in the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe says the story did talk for the chink of the wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bob?
Some man or other must present wall, and let him have some plaster, or some loam, or some rough cast about him to signify wall. And let him hold his fingers thus, and through that grating shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
If that may be, then all is well. Come, sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin. When you've spoken your speech, enter into that break, and so everyone according to his due.
Heaven knows when I was swaggering here, so near the cradle of the fairy queen. A slave's ward, I'll be an actor. An auditor too, perhaps a fancy cause.
Speak, Pyramus. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious
Odors. Odors.
Odors, savor sweet. So hath thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. Hark, a voice. Stay thou but here a while, and by I will to thee appeal.
Must I speak now?
I, Mary, must you, for you must understand that he goes but to see a noise that he heard, and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily white of hue, of color like the red rose.
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily white of hue, of color like the red rose on triumphant briar, most brisky, juvenile, and eke, most lovely Jew, as true as truest horse that
Highness, tomb. Man, why you must not speak that yet? That you answered to Pyramus. Speak all your part at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter, your cue is past, it is never tired.
Oh, as true as horse, that yet would never tired.
If I were fair Thisbe, I were only thine.
Oh, monstrous! Oh, strange! We are haunted! Pray masters! Fly masters! Help!
I'll follow you! I'll lead you back around! Through lawn, through bush, through spring, through briar! Or something, some type of hound! A hog, a headless bear! Some type of fire! And neigh, and bark, and grunt, and roar, and burn! Like a horse, hound, hog, bear, fire! At every turn!
Why did they run away? This is a knavery of them to make me afeard.
Oh, Bottom, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
What do you see? You see an ass head of your own, do you?
Bless thee, Bottom! Bless thee! Thou art translated!
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me, to frighten me. If they could. But I will not serve in this place. Do what they can. I will walk up and down. And I will sing that they shall hear I am not afraid. With orange tiny hill, the blossom in after the redwood will.
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed?
The place is narrow as a dark, the place is gray.
I pray thee. I pray thee sing again. My ear is much enamored of thy note. So is mine eye enthralled to thy shape. And thy fair virtues perforce doth move me on the first view to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. But, to say truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays. But one pity some honest neighbors will not make them friends. Nay, I flee upon occasion.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so, neither. If I had enough wit to get out of this wood, I'd have enough to serve mine own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. For I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth tend upon my state, and I do love thee. Therefore go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee, and they will fetch thee jewels from the deep and sing while thou on pressed flowers doth sleep, and I will purge thy mortal grossness so that thou shalt like an airy spirit go. Peace blossom, cobweb, moth, mustard seed. Ready? And I.
And I.
And I.
Where shall we go? Come, wait upon him. Mine? Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hop in his walks and gambol in his eyes. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, with purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries, to have my love to bed and to arise, and pluck the wings from painted butterflies, to fan the moonbeams from his sleeping eyes. Nod to him, elves, do him courtesies. Hail, mortal, hail.
Hail. Hail. I cry your worship's mercy, I beseech your worship's name.
Cotway.
Good master, I shall desire you of more acquaintance.
good Master Codlin. If I cut my finger, I shall make bold for you. Your name, honest gentleman. I pray you, commend me to Mistress Squash, your mother, and to Master Peascod, your father. Good Master Peasblossom, I shall desire you for more acquaintance too. Your name, I beseech you, sir. Mustard seed. Good Master Mustard seed, I know your patience well. I promise you your kindred has made my eyes water ere now. I shall desire your more acquaintance too.
Come, wait upon him, lead him to my bower. The moon, methinks, looks with a watery eye, and when she weeps, weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity.
Oh!
Tie up my lover's tongue, bring him silently.
I wonder if Titania be awakened. Then what it was which next came in her eye, which she must dote upon in its remedy. Oh, here comes my messenger. Hast thou, I'm sorry, Lion. What night rule now about this haunted grove?
My mistress of the monster is in love! Dear to her close and consecrated bower while she was in her dull sleeping hour. A crew of patchers, rude mechanicals, that work for bread upon Athenian stalls, were met together in groups of play, intended for great Theseus' nuptial day. I led them on in distracted fear, and left sweet Pyramus transit there. When in that moment so came to pass, Titania winked and straightway loved an ass.
This falls out better than I could devise, but hast thou yet latched the Athenian's eyes for love juice as I did bid you?
I took him sleeping, that is finished too, and the Athenian woman by his side, that when she waked, of course she must be eyed.
Stand close. This is the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but not this man.
Oh, I rebuke you, him that loves you so. Lay breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
Now I but chide. But I should use thee worse, for thou I fear hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, pig our shoes in blood, plunge in the deep and kill me too. Son was not so true unto the day as he to me. Would he have stolen away from sleeping Hermia? It cannot be, but thou hast murdered him. So should the murderer look, so dead, so grim.
So should the murderer look, and so should I. Pierced through the heart with your stern cruelty. Yet you, the murderer, look as bright, as clear as yonder Venus in her glittering sphere.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Ah, good Demetrius, wilt thou give him to me?
I had rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out dog, out cur, how drivest me past the bounds of maiden's patience? Hast thou slain him then? Henceforth me never number it among men. Oh, once, tell true, even for my sake. Durst thou look it upon him being awake, and hast thou killed him sleeping? Brave touch, could not a worm, an adder, do so much?
You spend your passion on a misprized mood. I'm not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead, for aught that I could tell.
I pray thee, tell me that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get there for?
Privilege never to see me more. And from thy hated presence part I so. See me no more whether he be dead or no.
There is no following her this fierce fame. Here therefore for a while I will remain. So sorrow's heaviness doth heavier grow, for death hath bankrupt sleep doth sorrow owe, which in some slight measure it will pay, if for his tender here I make some stay.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite and laid the love juice on some true love sight. Of thy misprison must perforce ensue some true love turned in, and not a false turn it true.
Then fate overrules that, one man holding trump. A billion fail, confounding all but out.
About the wood goes swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens, look thou find. All fancy sick she is, and pale of cheer, with sighs of love that cost the fresh blood dear. By some illusion, see him here, I'll charm his eyes, against she do appear.
I go. Look how I go. Sort of an arrow from the Tartar's bow.
Flower of his purple dye, hit with Cupid's archery. Sink an apple of his eye, when his love he doth espy. Let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the night. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg of her for remedy.
Captain our fair Clara, Helena's here at hand, and the youth, who stood by me, pleading for a lover's speed. Shall we fond but catch at sea? Fools these mortals be.
Silence a while, the noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
To a one, that is easy, spoil love. And those things do best please me. Do best please me that befall preposterously.
Look, my vow, I weep. How can these things seem scorn to you?
Against your cousin, more and more. When truth kills truth, oh, devilish holy brave. These vows are Hermia's. Will you give her o'er? Weigh oath with oath, and you will nothing weigh. Your vows to her and me put in two scales will even weigh, and both as light as tails.
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Nor none, in my mind, now you give her o'er.
Demetrius loves her, he loves not you.
Oh, Helena, goddess yet perfect divine, to what my love shall I compare thine eye? Crystal is muddy, oh how bright things show thy lips, those kissing cherries tempting grow. Oh, when thou holdest up thy hand, let me kiss this roses of pure white, this seal of bliss.
Oh, spite! Oh, hell! I see you both are bent to set against me for your merriment. If you were civil in new courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury. Can you not hate me, as I know you do, but you must join in souls to mock me too? If you were men, as men you are in show, you would not use a gentle lady so. To vow and swear and superimpose my hearts when I am sure you hate me with your hearts. You both are rivals and love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena? A trim exploit, a manly enterprise to conjure tears up from poor men's eyes. With your derision, none of noble sort would so offend a virgin and extort a poor soul's patience, all to make you sport.
You are unkind, Demetrius, be not so, for you love Hermia, this you know, I know. And here, with all goodwill, with all my heart, in Hermia's love I yield you on my part, and yours of Helen to me bequeath, whom I do love, and will till my death.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia, I will none. If e'er I loved her, all that love is gone. My heart to her breast just by sojourning, and now to Helen is a home returning. There to remain.
Helen, it is not so.
Disparage not the faith thou dost not know, lest to thy peril thou abide dear. Look where thy love comes, yonder is thy dear.
Dark night, that from the eye instruction takes, the ear more quick of apprehension makes, wherein it doth impair the seeing sense, it pays the hearing double recompense. Thou art not by mine eye, Lysander found. My ear, I thank it, it brought me to thy sound. But why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love! thou not let him bide. Fair Helen, who more gilds the night than all thee fiery oes and eyes of light. Why seekest thou me? Could not this make thee know the hate I bear thee, make me leave thee so?
You speak not as you think. It cannot be.
Lo! She is one of this confederacy! Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you conspired? Have you with these contrived to bait me with this foul derision? Is all the counsel that we two have shared, the sisters' vows, the hours we spent when we have chid the hasty-footed time for parting us, is it all forgot? School days, friendship, childhood, innocence, like to a double cherry seeming parted, but yet in union and partition, so two lovely berries, molded on one stem, so with two seeming bodies but one mind, and will you rent our ancient love asunder to join with men in scorning your poor friend? It is not friendly, 'tis not maidenly. Our sex, as well as I, may chide you for it, though I alone do feel the injury.
I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not, it seems you scorn me.
Have you not set Lysander, as in scorn, to follow me and praise my eyes and face, and your other love, Demetrius, who even but now did spurn me with his foot, to call me goddess, nymph, divine, and precious celestial? Wherefore speaks he this to her he hates? And wherefore doth Lysander deny your love, so rich within his soul and tender me? Forsooth, affection but by your setting on, by your consent. What thought I be not so in grace as you, so hung upon with love so fortunate, but miserable most, to love unloved? This you should pity rather than despise.
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do persever, counterfeit sad looks, make mouths upon me, wink each at other, hold the sweet jest up. This sport, well carried, shall be chronicled. If you had any pity, grace, or manners, you would not make me such an argument. But fare me well. 'Tis partly my own fault, which death or absence soon shall remedy.
Stay, gentle Helena, hear my excuse, my love, my life, my soul!
Oh, excellent!
Do not scorn her so.
If she cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she entreat. Thy threats have no more strength than her weak prayers. Helen, I love thee. I swear by that which I would lose for thee, to prove him false that says I love thee not.
I say I love thee more than he can do.
If thou say so, withdraw and prove it too.
Quick, come.
Lysander, where'd you tent all this?
Away, you!
No, he'll see his brain loose. Take him as you would follow, but yet come not. You are a tame man. Go.
Hang off, thou cat, thou bird. Thou thing let loose, or I'll shake thee from me like a serpent.
Are you grown so rude? What change is this, sweet love?
Thy love out, loathe mess, and hate potion hence.
Do you not jest?
Yes, and so do you.
Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I would I had your bond, for I perceive a weak bond holds you. I will not trust your word.
What? Should I hurt her, strike her, kill her dead? Though I hate her, I will not harm her so.
What can you do me greater harm than hate? Hate me. Wherefore? Oh me, what news, my love? Am I not Hermia? Are you not Lysander? I am as fair as I was erewhile. Since night you loved me, yet since night you left me. Why? Then you left me. Oh, the gods forbid! In earnest shall I say,
I by my life, and never did desire see thee more. therefore be our hope, of question, of doubt. Be certain, nothing truer, 'tis no jest, that I do hate thee, and love Helena.
Me? You juggler! You canker blossom! You thief of love! What, have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Fine, I think. Have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? Fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you!
Puppet? Why, so that way goes the game. Now I perceive that she hath made compare between our statures. She hath urged her height, and with her personage, her tall personage, her height forsooth, she hath prevailed in him. And are you grown so high in his esteem because I am so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, thou painted maypole? Speak, how low am I? I am not yet so low that my nails can reach into my eyes.
I pray you, though thou mock me, gentlemen, let her not strike me. I was never cursed. I have no gift at all in shrewishness. I am a right maid for my cowardice. Let her not hurt me. You perhaps may think because she is something lower than myself that I can match her.
Lower? Hark again.
Good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you, Hermia, ever kept your counsels, never wronged you. Save that in love unto Demetrius. I told him of your stealth into this wood. That he followed you, for love I followed him. But he hath chid me, hence, and threatened me to spurn me, strike me, nay, to kill me too. And also you will let me quiet go. To Athens I will bear my folly back and follow you no further. Let me go. You see how simple and how fond I am?
Why, get you gone. Who is it that hinders you?
A foolish heart that I leave here behind.
What, with Lysander?
With Demetrius.
Be not afraid, she shall not harm thee, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not. Let me take her part. Oh, when she is angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when we went to school, and though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little again? Nothing but low and little. Why will you suffer her to flout me thus? Let me come to her.
Get you gone, you dwarf! You minimus of hinder not rest me. Beat! You acorn!
You are too efficient. Hermia hath escorted your services. Let her alone. Take not her part. Speak not of Helena. For if thou dost intend never so little show of love to her, thou shalt abide it.
Now she holds me not. Now follow if thou darest to try whose right of thine or mine is most in Helen.
Follow? Nay, I'll go with thee. Cheek by jowl.
Ah!
You mistress! All this coil is long of you. Nay, go not back.
I will not trust you. I no longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands than mine are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer, though, to run away.
I am amazed. Know not what to say.
This is thy negligence! This is thy negligence! Still thou mistakest, or else commit thy neighbors willfully.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. But did not you tell me I should know the man with the Athenian garments we had on? And so far blameless was my enterprise that I was worth in Athenian's eyes. And so far I am glad I did so sort.
lovers seek a place to fight. High, therefore, Robin, overcast the night. The starry welkin cover thou anon with drooping fog, as black as Acheron. Then lead these testy rivals so astray that one not come within another's way. Like to Lysander, sometime frame thy tongue, then stir up Demetrius with bitter wrong. And from each other, and sometime rail thou like Demetrius, and for each other look thou, lead them thus, till o'er their brows death counterfeiting sleep, with leaden legs and baggy wings doth creep. Then crush the herb into Lysander's eye, whose liquor hath the virtuous property to take thence all air from his life, and make his eyeballs roll with the wonted sight. And soon all of this derision shall seem but a dream and fruitless vision, and back to Athens shall lovers wend, with league whose date till death shall never end. Whilst I innocent the fair duty employ, I'll to my queen and beg her Indian boy, and then I her charmed eye from monsters' view release, and all things shall be at peace.
My fairy lord, this must be done with haste, for nights with dragons cut the clouds full fast, and yonder shines Aurora's harbinger, at whose approach ghosts wandering here and there, troop home the churchyard's damned spirits all, that in crossways and floods of burial, all rage for warriors are gone. For fear lest they should look their shapes upon, they will feel themselves exiled from life, and must ride consort with the black-browed knight.
But we are spirits of another sort. I, with the morning's love, have oft made sport, and like a force through the groves made tread, even till the eastern gate all fiery red, opening on Neptune with fair, blessed beams, turns his yellow gold into salt green streams, but notwithstanding haste, make no delay. We may effect their business yet today.
Up and down, up and down! I will lead them up and down. I am feared and feared in town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now.
One. Here, villain, drawn and ready. Where art thou?
I will be with thee straight.
Follow me then, to plainer ground.
Lysander, speak again. Thou run away, thou coward, art thou fled? Speak, in some bush?
Here, villain.
Behind thy head.
Here, villain, drawn and ready. Where art thou? Thou coward, art thou bragging to the stars, telling bushes thou lookest for wars, and wilt not come? Come, recreant, come, thou child. I'll look thee with a rod. He is defiant that draws a sword on thee.
Yea, art thou there?
Come hither. I am here.
He goes before me, and yet he still dares me on. My come where he calls, then he is gone. This villain is much lighter-heeled than I. I followed fast, but faster he did fly. Oh, that fallen am I, dark, uneven way. And here will rest me. Come now, gentle day, for if but once thou shalt meet thy grey light, I will find Demetrius and revenge this fight.
Ho-ho, coward! Why comest thou not?
Abide me, if thou darest, for well I wot. Thou broughtest before me, shifting every place, yet darest not stand nor look me in the face. Where art thou now?
Come hither, I am here!
Oh! Nay then, thou mockest me. Thou shalt bite this deer, if ever I thy face by daylight see. Now, go thy way. Prudence constraineth me to measure out my length on this cold bed. By day's approach look to be visited. Oh, weary night. Oh, long, tedious night. Abate thy hour. Shine comforts from the east. that I may back to Athens by daylight. From these my poor company to test, and steal sleep sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye, and steal me a while from mine own company.
Yet 3, come one more. 2 of both kinds make up 4. Here she comes, first and sad. There's a knavish lad, that's to make folk all mad.
Ever so eerie, ever so in woe, bedabbled with the dew and torn with briars. I can no further crawl, no further go. My legs can keep no pace with my desires. Here will I rest me till the break of day. Heaven shield Lysander if they meet a fray.
On the ground sleep sound, I'll apply to your eye, gentle lover's remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye. And the country proverb known that every man should take his own, and their waking shall be shown. Jack shall love Jill, naught shall go ill. The man shall have his mare again, and all shall be well.
Come, sit thee down upon this flowery bed, while I thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick amongst roses in thy sleek smooth head, and kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peas Blossom?
Ready?
Scratch my head, Peas Blossom. Where's Monsieur Cobweb?
Ready?
Monsieur Cobweb, good Monsieur. Get you your weapons in hand and kill me, or red-hipped some will be on the top of a thistle. And, Monsieur, bring me the honey bag. Do not find yourself too much in the action, Monsieur. And good Monsieur, have to carry the honey bag, break not. I would be loath to have you overflown with honey bag. Senor. Monsieur Mustard Seed. Correct. Give me your knees, Monsieur Mustard Seed. Great, leave your courage. Good, Monsieur.
What's your weapon?
Nothing but to help cavalry cobweb to scratch. I must have been barbered for things marvelous hairy about the face. You're such a tender ass, if my hair do but tickle me, I must scratch.
What, wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
I have a reasonable good ear in music. Let's have the tongues in the bones.
Or say, sweet love, wert thou desirous to eat?
Truly, a peck of provender. I could munch on your good dry oats. Methinks I have a desire to a bottle of hay. Good hay, sweet hay. Hath no fellow?
I have a venturous fairy that will seek the squirrel's hoard and fetch me new nuts.
I'd rather have a handful or two of dry peas. But I pray you, that none of your people disturb me. I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. Fairies, be gone, and be always away. So doth the woodbine, the sweet honeysuckle gently entwist, the female ivy so enrings the barky fingers of the elm. How I love thee, how I dote upon thee.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Her dotage now I do begin to pity, for meeting her of late behind the wood, seeking sweet favors from this hateful fool, I did upbraid her and fall out with her. For she his hairy temples hath rounded with the coronet of fresh and fragrant flowers. When I in my pleasure taunted her, and she in mild terms begged my patience, I did then ask of her changeling child, which her fairy sent straight to bear him in my bower in fairyland. And now that I have the boy, I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes, And gentle pup, take the transformed scalp from off this head of this Athenian swain, so he waking when the others do may, all to Athens, back again repair, and think no more of this night's accidents, but as the fierce vexation of a dream. But first, I will release the fair queen. Be as thou wast wont to be, see as thou wast wont to see. Dian's bud or Cupid's flower hath such a force and blessed power. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
My Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies her love.
How came these things to pass? Oh, how my eyes do loathe his visage now.
Silent a while. Robin, take off his head. Titania, music call and strike more dead than common sleep of all these 5 sense.
Music call, music such as charmeth sleep.
Come, my queen, take hands with me, and rock the ground whereon these sleepers be. Now thou and I are new in amity will tomorrow, midnight solemnly, dance in Duke Theseus' house triumphantly, and bless it all to fair prosperity. There shall the pairs of faithful lovers be, wedded with Theseus all in joy.
My fairy lord, Leo. After you hear the morning lark.
Leo? Then, my queen, in silent sad, trip we after the night's shade. We the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night that I, sleeping here, was found with these mortals on the ground.
When the hue comes, call me, and I will answer you. My next is most fair. Hey ho! Peter Quince? Newt the Bellows Mender? Scout the Tinker? Scarvin? God's my life, stolen hence and left me asleep. I've had a most rare vision. I've had a dream. Past the way a man could say what dream it was. Man's but an Ashfield, though, about to expound his dream. Me thought I was, as no man can tell what, he thought I was. And he thought I had. A man's but a patched fool if he'll offer to say what me thought I had. The eye of man hath not heard, the ear of man hath not seen, man's hands not able to taste, his tongue to conceive, nor his heart to report what my dream was. I will get Peter Quince to write a ballad of this dream, and it shall be called Bottom's Dream, for it hath no bottom. And I will sing it at the latter end of the play, before the Duke. Peradventure, to make it more gracious, I will sing it at her death.
So, one of you, find up the forester, for now our observation is performed. And since we have the forward of the day, my love shall let me hear the music of my hounds.
I was with Hercules and Cadmus once, when in the wood of Crete they
laid the bear with hounds of Sparta. Never did I hear such galleons chiding, for besides the groves, the skies, the fountains, every one of them seemed all one mutual cry. I never did hear so musical a discord, such sweet thunder.
I'm not the brown, the spartan kind, with the ears that sweep away the morning dew. Slow in pursuit, but matched in mouth like bells, each under each. A cry more tunable was never hollered to, nor cheered with horn. Judge when you hear. But soft, what nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter, Ivasleep, and this Lysander, this Demetrius is this Helena, oh, Nedar's Helena. I wonder of their being here together.
They definitely came here in grace of our solemnity.
Line?
They definitely came up to observe the rite of May, and hearing our intent came here in grace of our solemnity. But Aegis, speak, isn't it the day that Hermes used of her choice?
It is, my lord.
Go, bid the huntsmen, wake up with their horns. I pray you all, stand up. Pardon, my lord? I know you two are rival enemies. Why this gentle hatred in the world, or hatred so far from jealousy, to sleep by hate and fear no enmity?
My lord, I shall reply amazingly, half sleeping, half waking, but as yet, I swear. I cannot truly say how I came here, but as I think, for truly shall I say. And now do bethinks me, so it is. I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone from Athens, where we might without the peril of the Athenian law.
Enough! Enough, my lord! You have enough! I beg the law upon his head! They have stolen away! They would have Demetrius, thereby to have defeated you and me, you of your wife, and me of my consent, that she should be your wife!
My lord, fair Helen told me of their stealth, of this their purpose hither to this wood, and I in fury hither followed them. Fair Helena intended following me. But, my good lord, I wot not by what power, but by some power it is. My love to Hermia, melted as the snow, seems to me now as the remnants of an idle god, which in my childhood I did dote upon, and all the faith, the virtue of my heart, the object and the pleasure of mine eye, and only Helena. To her, my lord, was I betrothed ere I saw Hermia. But, like in sickness, did I loathe this food, but as in health comes my natural taste. Now I do wish it, love it, long for it, and will forevermore be true to it.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. For in this course we will hear more anon. Aegis, I will overbear your will, for in this temple by and by with us, these couples shall eternally be knit. Now that the morning is something more, our proposed hunting shall be set aside. Away with us to Athens, 3 by 3. We'll hold a feast in great solemnity. Come, Hippolyta.
These things seem small and undistinguishable.
Methinks I see these things with parted eye when everything seems double.
And so methinks, and I have found Demetrius, like a jewel, mine own and not mine own. Are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me now that yet we sleep we dream. Do not you think the Duke was here and bid us follow him?
Yeah, and my father.
And Hippolyta.
And he did bid us follow to the temple.
Why then, we are awake. Let's follow him, and by the way, let's recount our dreams.
you sent to Bottom's house? Is he come home yet?
He cannot be heard of. Out of doubt, he is transported.
If he come not, then the play is marred. It goes not forward, doth it?
It is not possible. You have not a man in all of Athens able to discharge Pyramus but he.
No, he hath simply the best wit of any handicraft man in Athens.
Yea, and the best person too. And he is a very paramour for a sweet voice.
You must say paragon. A paramour is, God bless us, a thing of naught.
Masters, the Duke is coming from the temple. There's 2 or 3 lords and ladies who are married. If our sport had gone forward, we'd all been made men.
Oh, sweet bully Bottom, thus hath he lost 6 pence a day during his life. He could not have escaped 6 pence a day, and the Duke had not given him 6 pence a day for playing Pyramus. I'll be hanged. He would have deserved it. 6 pence a day in Pyramus or nothing.
Where are these lads? Where are these hearts?
Bottom! Almost courageous day, almost happy hour.
Masters, I am to discourse wonders. But, ask me not what. For if I tell you, I am no true Athenian. I will tell you everything. Lights that fell out.
Let us hear, sweet Bottom.
Not a word of me. All I will say is that the Duke hath dined. Get your apparel together, put strings to your beard, your ribbons to your pumps, every man the corridors part, and meet presently at the palace. For the short and the long is, our play is preferred. In any case, let Thisbe have clean linen. And let not him that plays the lion pare his nails, for they shall hang out for the claws. And most dear actors eat no onions nor garlic, for we are to utter sweet breath. And I do not doubt but to hear them say, it is a sweet comedy. No more words! Away! Go! Away!
Tis strange, my Theseus, that these lovers do speak of.
More strange than true. I never may believe these ancient fables, nor these fairy toys. Lovers imagine of such seething rage, such shaping fantasies that apprehend more than cool reason ever comprehends. The lunatic, the lover, and the poet are all of imagination compact. What these more vast devils in hell can hold, that is, the madman. The lover, all his frantic, sees Helm's beauty in a grove of Egypt. The poet's eye and fine frenzy line doth cleanse from heaven to earth, from earth to heaven. And his imagination, body force of all things unknown, the poet's pen gives them the shapes, and gives to airy nothing, a local habitation and a name. Such tricks has strong imaginations. That is no but apprehensive joy, it can comprehend some bringer in that joy, or imagining some fear in the night. How easy it was suppose it there.
But with all the story of the night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together, the more witnesses than fancy's images, and grows to something of great constancy, but howsoever strange and admirable.
Here comes the lovers full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, and fresh days of joy and love accompany your hearts.
More than to us, wave your royal locks, your boards, your beds.
Come now, Lamont, what gauges shall we have to beguile this long age of 3 hours? Betwixt our after supper and bedtime, where's our usual manager of mirth? What breath are hands? Is there no play to ease us anguish of a long time? Call, Philostrate!
Here, my Theseus.
Say, what enrichments have you for this evening? What masks, what dances? How shall we beguile this late time, if not with some delights?
There is a brief how many sports are right. The choice of which highness will see first.
The battle with the centaurs, to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp. Well, none of that! The rite of the tipsy Bacchanals carrying the Thracian singer in their rage. But that is an old device. The Thrace three muses mourning the death of Lurdy, laid to cease from beggary. That is some satire, keen and critical, not to be sorted with a nuptial ceremony. A tedious scene of young Pyramus and Slever Thisbe, very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical, tedious and brief, that is hot ice and wondrous strange snow. Where shall I find the concord of this discipline?
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known a play but by 10 words. My lord, it is too long, which makes it tedious. For in all the play there is not one word act, one player fitted. And tragical, my noble lord, it is, for Pyramus there doth kill himself, which when I saw rehearsed, I must confess made mine eyes water, but more merry tears the passion and loud laughter never shed.
And who are they that play it?
Hard-headed men that work in Athens, which never lingered in their minds till now, and now have toiled their unbreathed memories with the same play against your nuptial.
And we shall see it?
No, my noble lord, it is not for you. For I have heard it over, and it is nothing in the world, unless you can find sport in their intent, extremely stretched and calm with cruel pains do you service.
I shall see it. When simplest and duty tendered, nothing can be amiss. Go, bring them in, and take your places, ladies.
wretchedness overcharged and duty in his service perishing.
Our gentle sweet, you shall see no such thing.
He says they can do nothing in this kind.
The kind are we to give them thanks for nothing. Our sport shall be to take what they might mistake. What poor duty cannot do, noble respect takes in and might not bear. Therefore love tongue-tight simplicity, and least speak boast, at least to my capacity.
So please your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let him approach.
If we offend, it is with our goodwill that you should think we come not to offend, but to show our simple skill. That is the true beginning of our end. Consider then that we come but in despite. We do not come as minding to contest you. Our true intent is all for your delight. We are not here that should you here repent you. The actors are at hand, and by their show you shall know all that you like to know.
This fellow doth not speak upon points.
He hath read his prologue like a rough cold. A good moral, my lord. 'Tis not enough speak, but speak true.
Indeed, he hath played his prologue like a child on a recorder, a sound but not in government.
The speech was like a tangled chain, nothing impaired, but all disorder. Who is next?
Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on till truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know. This beauteous lady, Thisbe is certain. This man with lime and rough cast doth present wall, that vile wall which did these lovers sunder, and through walls chain poor souls they are content to whisper. At which let no man wonder. This man with lanthorn, dog, and bush of thorns presented moonshine. For, if you'll know, by moonshine did these lovers sing, no storm to meet at Nina's tomb. There to woo. This grisly beast, lying height by name, but just be Thisbe coming first by night, did scare her away, or rather, did affright. And as she fled, her mantle she did fall, which, lying vile with bloody mouth, did stain. And then comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain. Whereat, with blade, with bloody blameful blade, he bravely broached his boiling bloody breast, and Thisbe, tearing in mulberry shade, his dagger drew, and died, for all the rest. Then, wine, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain, at large discourse, while here they do remain.
Wonder if the line be to speak.
No wonder, my lord, one line may when many asses do.
In the same interlude I doffed the fall that I once snapped by name to present a wall. In such a wall I would have you think that had in it a craning hole or chink, through which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, did often whisper very secretly this wellness rough cast the stone doth show that I am that same who all the truth is so. This craning is right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Not your lips at all.
Thus have I, Wall, my part discharged so, and being done thus, Wall away doth go.
Now's the bureau down between the two neighbors.
No remedy, my lord. The walls are so willfully here without warning.
This is the silliest stuff I have ever heard.
The rest of this kind are but shadows. The worst are no worse, if imagination amends them.
It must be your imagination then, and not theirs.
If we are no worse, then they then of themselves will imagine themselves and will pass for excellent men. Here comes two noble men, and a beast and a lion.
You, ladies, you, whose gentle hearts do fear, the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, may both perchance both quake and tremble here, when lion in all this rage doth roar. Then know that I, one snug the joiner, am a lion fell, nor else no lion's dam, for if I shed this lion come and strife into this place, your pity on my life.
A very gentle beast, of a good conscience.
The very best of beasts, my lord, that e'er I saw.
It is well, leave it to his discretion. And now let's listen to the moon.
This lanthorn doth the horn and moon
He should
present.
have the horns on his head.
He is no land for it. He is no crescent. His horn are invisible in circumference.
This lanthorn doth the horn and moon present. Myself, the man in the moon do seem to be.
It appears by a small light of discretion that he is in the way. But yet, in all courtesy, in all reason, we must state a time.
Proceed, Moon.
All I have to say is that this lanthorn is the moon, I the man in the moon, this thorn bush my thorn bush, and this dog my dog.
Why, all these should be in the lanthorn, for all these are in the moon. But silence! Here comes Thisbe.
This is a Minnie's tomb. Where is my
Oh, surely this moon shines with good grace.
Well, mouse lion.
And so, the lion vanished.
And then came Pyramus.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee now for shining now so bright. For by thy gracious, golden, glittering gleams, I trust to take of truest Thisbe's sight. But stay, O spite! But my poor night! What dreadful dole is here? Eyes, do you see? How can it be? Oh, dainty duck, oh dear! Thy mantle's good. What stained with blood? Approach, ye furies fell! Oh, fates, come, cut thread from quail, crush, conclude, and quell.
This passion and the death of a dear friend would go near to make a man look sad.
Beshrew my heart, but I pity the man.
Oh, wherefore nature is the lion's prey? Since lion file hath you deflowered my dear, which is, no, which was the fairest day that lived, that loved, that liked, that looked with cheer. Come, tears confound, out sword and wound the pachydermis. I, that left path where the heart doth pop. Thus I die, thus. No, I am dead. I am fled. My soul is in the sky. Autumn, lose thy light. Moon, take thy flight. Now die.
With the help of a surgeon, he may recover. And prove an ass.
How chance moonshine is gone before Thisbe comes back and finds her lover?
She will find him by starlight. Here she comes. younger, and her passion is...
Methinks she should not use a long one for such a pyramus. I hope she will.
A moment of turning balance, which pyramus is the better. He for a man caught war, she for a woman, God bless us.
She had spied him away with those sweet eyes.
Asleep? My love? What? Damn! My dove! Oh, Pyramus! Arise! Speak, speak! Quite dumb. Dang! Dang! A tomb must cover thy sweet arms. These my lips, this cherry nose, these yellow cowslip cheeks are gone, are gone. Lovers make moan. His eyes were green as leeks. Oh, sisters three, come to me with hands as pale as milk. Lay them in gore, since you have shore with shears his thread of silk. Tongue, not a word. Come, trusty sword. Come, blade. My breast imbrued. Farewell, friends. Thus this me ends. Adieu, adieu, adieu.
Moonshine and land are left to bury the dead.
Aye, and well too.
No, I assure you, the wall was down, burning their fathers. Well, pleasing to see an epilogue. Or to hear a Bergamasque dance between two of our company.
No epilogue, I pray you. Your play is no excuse. There are excuses, but all players are dead. None need to be blamed. Mary, if he had ripped and played Pyrrhus and had hanged himself with Thisbe's garter, it would have been a very fine tragedy. And it is so, truly and very notably discharged. But come, your Bergomax, and let your epilogue alone. I'm quite worried that we may oversleep in next morning. But this play, I don't know if I can sleep tonight. Now our fortnight will have our solemnity. In nightly jollity, a new jollity.
Yeah.
Now the hungry lion roars, while the wolf behowls the moon, whilst the heavy plowman snores all the weary task foredone. Now is the time night that all the graves gaping wide, every one lets forth a sprite, and the churchway paths to glide. And we fairies that do run by the little Hecate's team, following darkness like a dream. Now our frolic, not a mouth shall disturb this hallowed house. I am sent for before, to sweep the dust behind the door.
give gathering light by the dead and drowsy fire. Every elf and fairy sprite hop as light as bird from briar. And this ditty, after me, sing and dance it trippingly.
First, rehearse your song by rote, to each word a warbling note. Hand in hand with fairy grace we shall sing and bless this place.
Now, until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray. To the best bride bed will we, which by us shall blessed be, and the issue there create ever shall be fortunate. So shall the couples three, ever true and loving. And with this field do consecrate, every fairy take his gate, through each several chamber bless, through this palace with sweet peace, and the owner of it bless, ever shall in safety rest. Trip away, make no stay. Meet me all by break of day.
If we shas were offended, think about this, and all is mended. That you have but slumbered here while these visions did appear. And this weak and idle theme, no more yielding but a dream. Gentle, do not apprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck enough to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long, else the puck a liar call. So good night unto you all. Give me your hands, we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends. You.
opening night with performers.
We all got it last night.
So cute. So cute. Wait, that's so cute.
Go back!
Go back. Do
Go
it
back!
again. Aw, so cute.